Okay, I'm about to start a big weekend of pinball tournaments. I'm going to head out to the first one now. It's a classics tournament at Kurt's house. Kurt puts on this tournament 4 times a year. The last time I played this tournament, I did really bad, so I'm hoping to do better. This is the first tournament in 3 tournaments in 3 days, 3 different cities. This one's in Albuquerque. Tomorrow will be Las Cruces, and then Sunday will be in Farmington. So I'll be exhausted by the time I get back. That's nearly 1,000 miles of driving in a car. Luckily, this one I'm driving myself, but the other two, I have folks that are going to drive with me. In fact, I think on the one to Cruces, I won't have to drive at all. But stay tuned, see how I do. Hopefully, I do better than the second to last in this tournament tonight, and then maybe I'll win one of these this weekend. Got to Kurt's, decided to show off all of his machines. He has 11 of them, all classic machines. Bow and Arrow, Grand Prix, Surf Champ, Jet Spin. Target Alpha was down for the day. Something was wrong with it. He couldn't get it up and running in time. We had Brian playing Tetris over there in the video game Side Hustle. Kiss, Meteor, Fathom, my absolute nemesis Fireball, and then Stern 9-Ball. A good lineup for a classics tournament. We also had some music beforehand. I can't play it because YouTube will silence this part of the video or demonetize it, but Ozzy Osbourne on the vinyl in honor of the metal god who had just recently passed away. The format of the tournament is 9 rounds of match play. It goes really quick because classic machines are quick. We'd all be put in random groups of 4 on a random machine. You get 7 points if you win your group, 5 if you get second, 3 for third, and 1 point for fourth. If you're in a 3-player group, it's 7-4-1. The top 8 people at the end of the night would go to the finals. Okay, after the first tournament, here in the first tournament, we're at the break. I'm tied for 7th right now. I had a couple of good rounds. Let's see what I had over here. I started out with the second on Jet Spin. I had a really good score, but then Parker came back and he had an even better score. I had 84,000. He got 89, and actually I thought I was going to come in 3rd or 4th because some of the people had good scores. Took a 4th in Bow and Arrow. I just never got to play. I ripped the spinner once, and then that was about it. Grand Prix actually had a great game. I got first. I beat a couple of really good players. I beat Adam, Bob, and Noah. So I got over I got 586,000 on that. I could have got even more, but I just couldn't hit the collect one more time. I got a 3rd on Fathom. I really don't know how to play Fathom at all. Somebody told me how to play it afterwards. I should have asked him before. And then Meteor, I got 2nd, and Megan destroyed me. Or not destroyed me, she beat me by 2,000. If she would have tilted away her bonus, then I would have got her. But yeah, after 5 rounds out of 9 rounds, I'm tied for 7th. The top 8 go to finals, so it's going to be touch and go here. But I got 21 points out of a possible 35. The leader only has 27. But also, 17th place has 17. I did get to see Carney on Fathom drop 4.2 million for the GC on this, and he almost stopped early because he was player 4. He was the one that destroyed me on Fathom. But anyways, break time, and we'll be back. I'll let you know how I do at the end of the tournament. Okay, the tournament's over. At least for me, they're doing a tiebreaker for the finals right now. The top 8 make the finals. I finished 14th out of 23, tied for 14th. So I'm below the halfway mark, not where you want to be if you want to make state. There's a lot of players here that are going to make state. There's players here that were in state last year. Adam won state, and he's here. Adam, actually, I was in a round with him in round 6 on Grand Prix, and I dropped 986,000. I almost rolled it. Or was it 968,000? Something like that. But I was really close to rolling it, and he almost caught me. He ended up with 770,000. He was player 4. We were playing that as a one-player game because it's messed up. It still works as a one-player game. After that, it all fell apart. I was on Grand Prix again. I got 4th. I finished with like a 200,000. Bob, Megan, and Jeff all beat me. And then a bow and arrow just completely destroyed me. I didn't even get flipper on the ball. 2 of my 3 balls. The one that I did, I fumbled. I came in 4th on that. And then fireball is my least favorite game here. It's one that I need to play a lot more. I need to practice bow and arrow and fireball more. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time. So video, it sounds like D, Andrew, and Noah made the finals in the tiebreak, and I'm gonna go watch that. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, top 8 make finals. They're doing one-on-one matches, best of 3. So we'll tape some of that and show it to you. And then I might not stay till the very end because I do have an early morning. I have to be up at 8 a.m., which is early for me. I know you guys who go to work earlier, like that's nothing. But it's going to be fun.
Say Aussie.
Aussie. All right.
Nice.
All right. All right, guys, keep playing.
Okay, we're finishing up. It's after midnight here. I should have left a while ago, but I was playing some bow and arrow, trying to get a little bit better at it. But we finished up. Bob ended up winning. Kurt, our host, got second. It was a hard-fought battle. Andrew and Dave were the other 2 in the final 4. It was a fun tournament. It's always a fun tournament here at Classics. I'll be back again next time if Kurt will have me. We cleaned up and everything after. It's what I kind of like about this whole community is we take care of each other. Make sure Kurt, he put all the work into getting all the machines going. Let's make sure he doesn't have to do any work cleaning up after. But now I'm going to head home. I am going to try to get a few hours of sleep because we got a long day tomorrow in Las Cruces, going over to another private residence for a 5-round tournament, 2 games per round, and then top half go to finals. So let's try to make the finals tomorrow. I'll check back in when I'm on the road. Okay, we're here day 2 of my pinball weekend journey. I am extremely tired, as you can see. I got home around 1 o'clock. We have Anthony is driving us. You can see him over there. Sam's in the back. We're all headed down to Las Cruces for the Casa pinball tournament at a private residence. There's 12 or 13 machines that I'm not familiar with, most of them, so it'll be fun. It's about a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive down to Las Cruces. We're gonna just drive straight on down and drive back tonight. So we'll see if I get to bed before 1 a.m. tonight. I somehow doubt it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all this. We can see the beautiful scenery of central New Mexico as we drive down to Cruces. And next stop, Las Cruces. Matt and Mandy's house is a dream house for pinball lovers. You have the classic Attack from Mars, the classic Spider-Man, the Hobbit, Iron Man, the Flintstones, which was fine for the tournament. Rick and Morty, you can see all of the awards that they have from winning tournaments. I don't have any of those yet. Wizard of Oz was in the other room. You also had the classic Monster Bash, which I prefer to the remake. Deadpool, Harlem Globetrotters, and Indiana Jones. We got started a little bit after 1. Everybody jumped on the games, got in their groups, and I forgot to record a lot because I was busy playing pinball. Okay, we're here at the tournament. I played 2 rounds. I'm staying here in the heat. It is pretty hot outside. We're down in Las Cruces, so we're down near the southern part, almost as southern most you can get in New Mexico. It's probably 100 degrees right now, but I'm just sitting outside so I don't bug everybody inside. I'm doing actually pretty good so far. We're doing a format where we do 5 rounds, but we do 2 games each round. So you play in the same group of 4 or 3. There's one group of 3. The same group of 4 for 2 different games. First time around, I got a first place in Iron Man. There was a couple good players in my group. And then the second game in that round, I got second. Ezra got me on the second one on Spider-Man. I almost caught him. I was pretty close. I just needed a couple more shots to finish Venom. I would have beat him. Round 2, I had a really tough group. Eric, Mandy, and Jameson. And I got a first on Attack from Mars, which is the classic Attack from Mars. So I got that. I got 1.6 billion, and I could have got more, but I just couldn't finish my third saucer. I'm not good at getting that right ramp so I could do my total annihilation. Then from there, I was in that same group to Harlem Globetrotters, and that one went pretty poorly for me. I had ball 1 where I plunged, and it came down to my flipper, and I hit the ball 3 times, and it drained, but I didn't hit any switches when I flipped. It just drained down the middle, so I got to go again, but I finished with a 4th in that one because I only got like 40,000, I think. I had a house ball on ball 2, and then ball 3, I just could not find those drop downs on the right side. So a first, second, first, 4th, I'll take it. This is a tough competition. I think we're the first group to finish because we had 2 relatively quick games there, but the standings as of now, I'm in the top 12. Top 12 go to finals, but there's plenty of folks that are left playing right now in this round. 3 more rounds. Pizza's coming soon. After round 4, I think I'll have a beer, treat myself to a beer, but I'll keep you updated. Okay, here we are in the heat. I'm standing as much in the shade as I can here. I guess there's more shade over there, but I don't want to go over to that side of the yard. Anyways, after 4 rounds, I doing pretty good. Round 3, I took first on both games. I took first on Rick and Morty. Had a pretty good score there. I got like over 3 million, which was pretty good for pretty much a runaway. Flintstones was my next one. I had a really bad ball 1. I had like 10 million or something. But ball 3, I came through and ended up with 476, something around there. So I'll take that. That was the first place. Then round 4 started really, really bad for me with Monster Bash. I just screwed up completely. Ended up taking a 4th there against a pretty strong group, David, Rody, and D. then from there we went to Harlem Globetrotters, and I ended up getting a first. I only had like 150,000. I did better than the last time at Harlem Globetrotters. That would have got me a third in my first round. But here we are. We're the first group done, first or second group done. But I have 42 points. Looking at my phone here, at 42 points after 4 rounds. 2 more rounds to go. There's 14 more points up for grabs. Top 12 make the playoffs. If I can get a second and a third, will get me there. A first, I think, will get me there. So let's go for that. And it looks like the folks that I came down with. Let's see how they're doing. Anthony M is right behind me. He did pretty good on Indiana Jones, and then Sambo Rambo. He's still playing, but we're all tied with 34 points. Actually, I think Sambo Rambo just took a fourth on his first game of round 4, but we were all tied coming into round 4 with 34 points. So let's see how we go. I'll come back and let you know if I completely shit the bed like I did last night, completely choke, and hopefully not. Okay, here we are. It's very sunny here and it's hot, so I'm standing in the corner over here in the last part of shade. But I made it to the finals. I snuck in round 5. I was faced up against Matt, whose house it is, so he knows his machines. Plus, he's just an insanely great player, and Debbie, who's also a very good player. I had to get at least one. It was a 3-player group, so I had to get second in at least one of those rounds. The first round was on The Hobbit, which I don't know very well, and Matt knows very well, and Matt crushed it. But Debbie, she also had a really good ball, and I just screwed up. So it was on the game 2 on Deadpool, and Matt put 650 million on ball 1, and I was just, I don't know. But I didn't need to get first; I just needed to get second. Debbie got like 1 million on ball 1. I was player 3, by the way. So, and then I got 7, and then I tilted. Then she had a really short ball 2. And then I got a pretty good double skill shot or MXV skill shot or something on ball 2, but I tilted that one. I was only at 35, but then Debbie had a really short ball 3. I was really worried because she's a really good player, and I was pretty sure that she was gonna make me chase the score. I ended up making it. Let's see, where am I I got the 8th seed. Just ahead of Butch. The format for the finals, oh my god, we're gonna be here all night, is 2 4-player groups, and then the top 2 head on, and the top 4, since 12 people make finals, the top 4 get a bye. And Anthony got a bye. Sam, me and Sambo Rambo are gonna be in the first round. Right now they're doing a playoff for D, Eric, Ezra, and Anthony C are all tied for that last spot. The top 2 move on, so stay tuned. This is a finals in a pretty competitive tournament, and hopefully I can make it past the first round. But I'm just happy making finals. That was my goal, so anything from here on out is gravy. So I made it to the quarterfinals. Didn't make it past that. My goal was to make the finals, which is, the finals I consider after qualifying. So I did that. I didn't do so well in the round. We had 3 rounds with 4 players. The top 2 move on. First round, Sambo Rambo chose The Hobbit, and I completely screwed up. I was only 5,000 away on ball 3 to launch it, and I got a ball stuck in one of the mechanisms, and when it popped out after ball search, I just watched it go down the middle. I didn't even try to save it. It was so stupid. Indiana Jones, Sambo chose that one because he came in 4th in that round, and I'm not going to get into the details. I came in 4th in that round, so that meant I got to choose which machine I wanted to play in round 3. I don't even talk about the Indiana Jones one. And I chose Flintstones. And Flintstones, I ended up coming in 3rd. I'm happy with my performance. I finished the top 12. It's a really tough group. Sambo Rambo and Anthony M are still in it. So we'll be watching them the rest of the night. Anthony got a bye. And I think that, let's see what they're playing on right now. Oh, Sambo Rambo made it in a playoff against Butch on Harlem Globetrotters. Sambo Rambo ended up with 200 and something thousand after 2 balls, and Butch couldn't quite match him. Butch is everybody here who made it the top 12 is a really good player. I'll even consider myself in that. It looks like Sambo Rambo is running against Matt, Anthony C, and Adam, 3 great players. And then Anthony is against Mandy, Eric, and Josh, 3 other great players. Top 8. Let's check it out.
Right, and you didn't have to get it, but you were still able to catch it, which means you can double for it. Which means
I like that.
Why did that happen? That kid there, all the situations where they don't get up, but then they use it, like, why did you do that? So you take it away, that would force them to go.
Okay, we're on our way back home. It's 12:15 a.m. We're 2 hours away? We're about an hour and a half away from Albuquerque. I finished 12th. I thought I was tied for 11th, but I was 12th. Anthony, what'd you get?
6th.
Yeah, no, Anthony, you got 3rd.
No, I got 6th.
Oh yeah, you got 6th. I was looking at the other one.
I wish.
Sambo Rambo, what'd you get?
I also got 6.
Wow, these guys. See, if you add their scores together, it's 12. So we're basically all even in this car. But Adam ended up winning. Josh got 2nd. I think that's his best finish. That was a really good finish for him. Matt, our host, got 3rd, and Mandy, the other host. Actually, she was the real host. She was running the whole thing. She got 4th. There were 4 great players there. Fun tournament. I am exhausted. I'm ready to be home, and I might fall asleep in the car here, but I'm 12 hours from now. I'm going to be in Farmington. This is a bad idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Any last words, Sambo or Anthony?
Good luck tomorrow.
Oh, they're being nice. Okay. Thanks. I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I don't know why I'm saying see you tomorrow. This is a YouTube video, but I'm tired. We're headed. Adelio is my cameraman for the day. By that I mean for this next 3 minutes while I do this. We're heading up to Farmington. I am extremely tired. Got home about 1:30 a.m. and now we're headed up to Farmington. We left my house a little bit after 9. I told Adelio to get there at 9. I was not ready at 9. I was still recovering. But we're going to go up to Louder House, Josh's 3 strikes tournament. Hopefully I last more than 3 rounds. That's all I want today. Of course I want to win, but my main goal is just don't go 3 and out. What about you, Adelio? What are you looking to do?
Not finish last.
Not finish
usual.
last. That's always the goal. Number 1 goal, don't finish last. Number 2 goal, finish the top half. Number 3 goal, win it all. I've never won a tournament yet. But this will be 3rd tournament in 3 days. I don't know how many miles in I am, but it's probably nearing 700. And I'll check in next when we're in Farmington. Okay, so we made it over here to Louder House Brewing for a nice little strikes tournament. We'll see how many people we got today. I know nobody from Albuquerque is coming up because we're all down in Cruces yesterday, and only one person is stupid enough to do both of those back-to-back days, and that's That's me. Josh runs the tournament over here. You can. There's Josh. He runs everything. We got a good amount of games here. There's some more modern games over here, including we got Wipeout, but then also there's Oktoberfest, Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden, Game of Thrones, AC/DC. Then there's a bank over here of mostly classics. Space Invaders, this is just a beautiful looking machine. And then Bobby Orr's new, Bobby Orr Power Play, got Lost World, Pharaoh, Trizone, Judge Dredd, and I'm very thankful that looks like Star Wars Episode 1 is turned off because I'm not good at that game. Anyways, it should be a fun tournament, 3 strikes, and let's see if I can get a dub to end the weekend. That would be a good way to end this weekend of playing. There's Adelio trying his hardest at Wipeout. So I haven't been updating since it's been going really quick. There's only 13 people at the tournament, but 13 pretty good players, especially they know these machines a lot better than us. Only me and Adelio were up from out of town. I just got my second strike in round 8, so that's not bad. Everybody has 2 strikes except for Antoine. And I think that depending on how this round goes, there's either 7 people or 6 people left or 5 people left. I'll be hoping to advance, maybe give Antoine a strike or 2, get in the finals. I had a really good score in AC/DC. I survived Dread by the skin of my teeth. Which is the other one I took a strike on? Let's see. Took a strike on Space Invaders, and one I should have done good. I'm pretty good at Space Invaders. I just didn't do good. We'll have intercut some footage of Adelio showing me drain on Pharaoh to see how I got my second strike, but I should go back in because next round's probably starting any second now. They're playing on Oktoberfest, which you can play long, but it's also a brutal game. Here at Ladder House, anyway, we'll be back. I'll let you know. Hopefully, when I come back, I'll say, hey, I got first. Real quick, final 3 right here. Final 3, we're on Judge Dredd. We gotta beat this guy 2 more times. Antoine. I'm just putting this in here now, that way when I come back in the next part of this video is me losing on Judge Dredd. But I'm player 3, so I got a chance. I didn't get any video Judge Dredd, but me and Josh got first and second. That meant on Space Invaders, we all had 2 strikes. Third place would go home. Second place and first place would go to one final match. I tilted balls 1 and 2, and then as you can see on ball 3, I decided to drain early. That meant player 3, Antoine, had a chance. He had to catch 51,850. We had to wait for the bonus to come in. And it was close. I had 51,850. Antoine finished with 51,700. Me and Josh headed to the final game, which we drew Oktoberfest. Ugh. Okay, the left. Me and Josh are the last 2 standing. We were supposed to play on Oktoberfest, my least favorite game. And the left flipper broke, so we're gonna go to a new machine. the flipper broke.
I say screw it, turn on Monopoly. I played it earlier.
Tri-zone, here we go. Okay, I'll tape this and we'll see. So you guys can see when Josh destroys me on this. Oh my god. Sorry. We got round 13. That was me and Josh on Tri-Zone, and I ended up winning by 20,000. I think you can see that up there. I already took the video of it. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am very excited. First tournament win ever. That is a great end of the weekend. There's a lot of freaking good players here. Grant's right in front of me. Making me nervous watching me do this. But I won my first tournament. I've never won a pinball tournament before. This 3 strikes tournament is really tough. I'm going to go collect my prize, but I really don't care about the prizes or anything. I just happy that I won. I beat some really good fucking players today. Antoine was no strikes until the last 3 rounds. And then me and Josh kind of played really well. He got unlucky, I think. But yeah, here we first tournament victory. That's a good way to end this weekend, like I said. Overall, I have to say the full weekend of pinball was definitely a success. Not just because I won the tournament on Sunday, but also I got to play pinball with a lot of my friends from around the state. Folks here in Albuquerque at Kurt's, folks from down Las Cruces at Mandy and Matt's house, up at Louder House Brewing with the guys from Farmington and Durango, the men and women from up there. It was a really fun weekend, and I was exhausted, so I had to go and do all the math on exactly how much pinball I played. The drive from Kurt's to my house and back was 33 miles, took about 50 minutes because of traffic and everything. I played about 3 hours of pinball during the tournament, an hour before, half an hour after, so 4.5 hours of pinball. The drive to Mandy and Matt's house down in Las Cruces was the longest by miles of the weekend. It was 230 miles each way, so that's 460 miles round trip, all in one day. We played an hour before the tournament started, and then I think I played 7 or 8 hours, let's say 8 hours during the tournament, maybe half an hour after because I was really tired. So that's 9.5 hours of pinball at Mandy and Matt's house. Sunday's drive to Louder House Brewing was 182 miles each way, not on the freeway, so a little bit slower. So it took us 6 hours round trip, let's round it to that. We got there an hour early again to practice. The tournament lasted about 4 hours, then I played another hour after, so that's 6 hours of pinball on Sunday in Farmington. In all, over the weekend, I drove 965 miles. 12 hours and 50 minutes of driving. Luckily, I didn't drive the entire time. I only drove about 3.5 hours out of that. I played 20 hours of pinball over those 3 days. I only slept about 12 hours over those 3 days, so I played more pinball than I slept. But I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was fun. Even if I had played poorly in all of them, like I said, it's fun to play with my friends. It's fun to see everybody, play all the different machines. I don't get to play Rick and Morty ever. I get to play it at Mandy and Matt's. I don't get to play Space Invaders here in Albuquerque. I don't get to play any of those machines at Kurt's, anywhere else but Kurt's. So it's fun. I would do it again. Maybe not this weekend if it was available, because that's a lot of driving, a lot of sleep deprivation, but it's a lot of fun. So stay tuned. I'm going to do some more pinball videos. I got some more ideas for fun challenges I can have. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But thanks. If you watched this far, you might as well hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time.